Last week on Trope RPG.
I can say anything and you'll make it work.
I was born fully formed at 36 years old.
But there is a fifth member to your gang, Rita Rattlesnake, and you feel a sense of awful paralysis for each of you over your bodies. You can't move, unfortunately. Don't come after me or I'll shoot you on sight. Bell Street Sizzler, I'm gonna miss you the most.
She just wanted to tell us that she had a favourite and then left.
You see the small, dusty town of Yester.
Well, if you want something to come into your lap, maybe we should go to the saloon.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
That was foul.
It's a good old-fashioned brawl!
Wow, this beautiful lady.
I'd say
She's letting her hair down.
Pelt, Winston, pelt!
I'm putting my clothes back on at this point because we're done.
a bullet fires through your head and splatters across the back.
Why not him?
Welcome back to Trope RPG, where chaotic comedians roleplay through your favorite movie genres. This is episode 2 of Rootin, Tootin, Revenge. How we doing, everybody?
I'm dead.
You're dead. Yeah.
I'm naked.
You're naked. Oh, you still put your clothes
Oh no,
back
I
on.
put my clothes back on. Sorry, I just wanted to reiterate that if you did miss the last episode, I got naked.
You got naked, yeah. So you went into the town of Yester. And caused a bit of a... You had an immediately quite good start by winning over the Reverend, offered to give you money for your troubles, and then you tried to... you pointed a gun at someone on the street, deeply offended them, scared them. They
built
brought
a
you into the
beautiful
saloon.
campsite.
You quickly set up a beautiful campsite. When you went into the saloon and a brawl broke out, we had our snake oil salesman and a horse whisperer putting on a show, dancing up on the stage, disrobing, you remarking upon how wondrous the event is, really like making a warm crowd for the room.
Firing up that crowd.
And it really started to work. But as someone got shot and as you started to skin them, the temperatures keep heating up.
Yeah, I'm trigger happy.
Trigger happy. Well, you're the sharpshooter.
Yeah.
And I'm dead.
And you're dead. You nearly died once from skinning a man.
Yes.
And when he died, the person who threatened you died, you tried to skin that person also.
Yes.
When the lawman showed up, it was just too many guns for you to for you to shoot back at.
Yeah.
And due to the monstrosity that you had put on the floor of that saloon, they shot you down like a dog. Yeah, I know how we feeling about that.
He played fast and loose. I'm sad to see my friend Marco, but my snake oil salesman who does
Many names.
who has many names, goes by many names, he doesn't really care.
Well, I'll say you keep that energy as you are dragged into the jail cell. Your body is pulled in, and in this jail cell, it is thrown. I had a feeling. It was thrown into a cell with a pile of bodies. It's seemingly not the only body here, but what's sorry, yeah.
I just really love how much this feels like Myst or like a 1998 puzzle game. Like there's something about this that's really working for me right now.
So you two are not put into the cell, but given that you were brought here, that you were seen entering town with these folk, you're outside the cell with the lawman. You are clapped in irons and put in one of the cells.
Can I ask a question? Do I have my gun?
I'd say they took your guns. They took your guns off you.
I can't shoot.
You can't shoot.
Can I ask a
unfortunately.
question?
Well, not with a gun.
Purely aesthetic. Does he have like a something between a saw and like a rusty metal cage around his face to stop
Like
him?
a Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, but like something like between Hannibal Lecter and Saw, because he's chained up.
We'll say they're like looking for like constraints, and you see one of the deputies like holds up this sort of strange like cage-like mounting. Do we need this, Marshal? You reckon he's a biter? And the marshal's like, I'd take no chances. Clapping on him, and it's put around you.
Is there a puzzle he can solve with a personal sacrifice he has to make to get out of it?
Well, interesting you asked that, Mark, as can you give me your character sheet as you are dead?
Oh.
Can you give it to me?
Is he a pelt yet?
This is really quite final.
No!
Oh!
My notes!
Give me your dice.
My notes!
You have the good seasons of Survivor written on.
I did! The ones I should watch!
Next to the cell, we see a stinky prospect.
You son of a bitch.
A stinky prospect.
This is your dice for everything.
Oh.
And this is your dice for sniffing out gold.
Oh.
And you are there on the side, like just on the edge of another jail cell.
Yeah.
You see the marshal goes, oh, and listen, I reckon it's time that we let out my nephew from his cell. He looks like he's sobered up. Hey, you remember your name? And he like kicks the bars.
Creamy Steve.
Creamy Steve, you come out here. I reckon we got a job for you.
I'm a slippery fella.
Like cream.
I stink.
Can I just say, it's a shame we lost the gigantic character who could only say and replaced him with someone who can talk.
That's nice.
Listen, you folks. You've come into my town. You killed, and admittedly, he's dead, the one that skinned him, but condoned skinning, apparently. You shot him. And you two, what's the point of putting on a show if people are dying around you?
Okay, you can't be mad at me for that.
I am mad.
I didn't shoot one gun. I didn't skin one man.
All
I wanted to do was dance.
Listen, Missy, I understand that you technically didn't kill anybody, but if someone was getting skinned and I was dancing around them, I would say that person is morally questionable.
Okay, well, maybe I was really deep in character, like, method acting. And I was so deep I couldn't see the skinning.
That was founded by Stanislavski in the early 20th century.
And who do you think taught him? Bonnie Blue.
Wow.
My goodness.
Yeah.
He says, I'll leave.
Can I pull you aside really quickly? Can I pull you aside?
You take his shoulder, you bring him
take
over.
a shoulder, take you aside, and just say to you quietly, you're fucking this up for me.
What do you mean, sir?
I say, I've been in disguise, pretending to be one of these fellas for so long. I'm working for law enforcement 2 towns over, and you've completely ruined my ruse.
No, that... As he starts to like compute it, can you give me a treating of... I say this is just a 6.
All right. Because he seems pretty dumb.
He seems in shock, and also you saying that you helped divine that acting method.
14.
14. He goes, my word. Are you here chasing Rita Rattlesnake? She blew through here.
I say, I've never heard of the woman.
Well, she blew through here, and she killed damn near half the town. And we don't quite have the men to put her down, but perhaps you could continue this ruse and you could go chasing after her. We've got a lead. My nephew knows the land.
I'm Creamy Steve.
If you take him with you, perhaps you can go and deal with this problem for us.
Well, I say I only got the budget to infiltrate these guys. I don't have no budget to be chasing a Rita. I'm gonna need money, supplies.
Well, of course, the bounty on her is $100. And we have a wealth of guns given the fact that the previous owners have been shot down.
What's that worth in today's dollars? Oh, $100. Sorry. Yes, 100. That's a lot of money to me.
That's a lot of money.
I reckon in a few hundred years, that's going to be worth hundreds of thousands, probably.
You sort of you're having a private conversation, but you're talking over your shoulder, looking back at everybody else. Listen, though, if you don't get a control of your mad dog, as he points at you, Bell Street Sizzler, he goes, I'm afraid we can't work together. Lawman or no?
I can have him under control. I'm just gonna convince him that I convinced you that I was a secret law enforcement officer.
Tell him the truth?
Yeah, but I'm gonna convince him that that's a lie.
Oh, I see.
Does that make
Sniff
sense?
out gold.
Do I really? Can I just try to convince you to not bring?
No,
Creamy
you've
Steve?
got to bring Creamy Steve.
okay.
That is a non-negotiable.
Creamy Steve can't really move his arm. He walks around like this.
Creamy Steve, can you tell me what?
I find Creamy Steve deeply unsettling.
He's brought. Many in the town believe he's cursed, and he brings bad luck. So you got to take Creamy Steve with you. That is unfortunately non-negotiable to the release.
When you told me his name, I didn't think it'd actually be creamy, but that man is covered in rotten cream.
I stink of sulfur, and underneath the foreskins.
You gotta take Creamy Steve. Listen, you talk amongst your folk. We're happy to give you guns, but I cannot have a ruckus like before. None of our fine folk are gonna die over Rita Rattlesnake or none of you crazy lot, okay?
Okay.
While this is all happening,
Yeah.
can I have snuck out to go and get, like, to the general store and
Oh.
get shit?
Absolutely. Yeah. Do you don't have the gold yet? You don't have any gold yet, but you could. You know you've been promised that by the Reverend, so I'll allow you to quickly stop by.
I mean, I can't purchase. Oh, yeah, the Reverend. I can go to the church.
Yeah.
All right, so I've gone and gotten rope.
Yeah,
mean, you're in jail.
So I'll say because
I'm not in jail. I
You're
didn't
not
do
in jail,
anything.
yeah.
He's just a bit miffed with me.
He just
thinks I'm a bit
He's
gross.
miffed at you two.
Yeah.
The murderer has been put into a cell, and you were previously killed. So their main threats are gone. You go to the Reverend. He happily gives you the money because that he's been convinced already. And you go to the general store. Ropes.
So many ropes.
Oil lantern.
Some food.
Some food. Rations.
Yeah,
yes.
some rations.
Rations. Creamy Steve's there.
Yeah.
No, Creamy Steve's in jail.
No, he's come around.
I have
Creamy
not
Steve-
brought
Creamy
Creamy
Steve.
Steve with me.
You didn't bring him, but he did follow you.
So he's
Is there
following me around the general store.
In the general store, look for like a little like briefcase that has a red cross on it, and so when everyone's sick, they just have that.
a little first aid.
Yeah.
To me, it's like I'm at a Mitre 10.
Yeah,
So
okay.
whatever Mitre 10 can provide for me.
You happily get all the supplies that you want.
Yeah.
You are given custody over Bell Street Sizzler as you are let loose.
Custody? Are we worried that'll work with Creamy Steve? Custody?
Do you understand what he's saying?
Yeah, I'm just trying
a kind of
to
play
not be
on-
broken.
Do a little treat and roll to see how funny
I'll say
that was.
you say this.
treat.
I'll say you say this.
I landed on the top bit.
well,
that's-
I'm going to give you. You got a treating of two.
Two. I got two.
You
That's
got
a
two.
great treat.
Okay, well then you continually say this along the trail over and over again.
Dug it out.
You are let loose, and you are all set along as Creamy Steve. You are guiding everybody along a dusty trail along a train track. You know that the route to Rattlesnake. Rita has traveled along this track all the way up into the ridge.
Are we walking or are we on horses?
You've got a
I've
horse.
got my horse.
I'll ask you. Do you two have horses?
Yes.
So horse.
Creamy Steve don't need no horse. He walks on his knees.
Walking in front.
I walk on my knees like my legs fold up so the back of my heels are on my bum. And I walk because my knees are
You're-
strong.
But they are calloused.
Yeah.
You think that they'd
Yeah.
be bleeding, they'd be ragged. They're not. They are
Rock
strong.
hard.
It's almost like the time he has spent kneeling down,
By the
panning
creek,
for
yeah.
gold.
Yeah. I run faster than a locomotive full
You've got-
full of coal.
You do have calluses the size of feet.
Yeah.
It's up to you, because I can't offer for your character.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really neat if he had a hat that made him that was as tall as everyone else.
Yeah, that's great.
He's down here with his hat.
Right.
I love
Lion
that.
hat. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Cool. As you're
It's full of milk.
That's where the cream comes from.
Yeah, well, I'm sloshing it around trying to turn it into cream.
and like a little bit, it's churning into butter. Little bits come out. They fall onto his shoulders.
Oh, fuck.
It's Creamy Steve.
Oh, he's Creamy Steve. Leave him alone. He's shit at everything.
I can't explain to you how off Creamy Steve I am. My goal has always been to keep you fellas alive.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want nothing more than to get
kill
rid
him.
of this.
Yeah, we will see what you say.
He
about
makes me
that.
feel physically ill.
Wait
You
till
know what?
need to
I mean,
sniff
I'm going to
out
be
gold.
real here. I kind of want Creamy Steve dead as well.
All right, great.
It's completely on you. You're
Like,
all.
I
the
don't think
masters
we
of your
need it because at the
destiny.
end of the day, 100. That's fine. We could just rob somewhere to get $100. We don't need cream. Like
But
this
we
is-
need revenge. What info does Creamy Steve have?
I'm good at
He
sniffing
knows
out gold.
he's good at sniffing out gold.
Does he have any info on Rita?
He knows the trail up to the ridge where Rita is camped.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll keep him around till we get to Rita.
Creamy Steve.
How did he get out of jail?
Hey,
They gave me custody.
I convinced them that I can.
Does he still have the mask on?
does who still have the mask on?
Sizzler.
Oh, I'll say you have the keys to all of his manacles.
Oh, nice. Yeah, cool.
Do I still have the mask on DVD?
What
Do you
does that
still have
mean?
the
What does that
emotional
mean
mask
to you
on?
in this context? Is
I
that-
don't know. I just wanted to say
We
that.
all
But yeah,
wear
yeah.
masks, metaphorically speaking.
It's one of his the three from the rise of Jim Carrey.
Can I get everybody here
Oh, yeah.
to make a? Can I get everybody here to make a riding check for me?
Yeah.
So it's going to be, the check is going to just be like a 4.
4.
Yeah.
12.
12, easy.
3.
3.
11.
11.
1.
1. Okay, so you're having a tough time in the saddle. Has he been unmanacled?
For everything except the face, because I think it's funny.
Okay, you can still talk.
I think it's a nice aesthetic. Like it gives this character.
Keeps the fly.
Yeah.
You're
Great
doing great
from
on
the-
your horse.
all I keep.
What did you get? You got a 1.
I got a 1.
That makes sense. You don't have a horse.
Yeah, my knees are all fucked up.
But I will say
also
that
safe from
those
COVID.
of you that succeeded, you two, you spot a little bit up the way a little wriggling body on the tracks. It's been tied up. And you hear, "Help me! Help me! Help me!"
Yep.
Well, we
You shoot him.
I'm just asking. Do we need to?
No. You
can
do
prep
what you
for it,
want to
but-
do, Broden. You don't need to ask us.
I don't want you to shoot him.
I don't. want you to
But
shoot
you're the
him.
fastest hands in the West. You don't need to discuss.
Why are you shooting? We don't know anything about this man.
Please don't shoot him.
Yeah, I'm mentally undeveloped.
Please don't shoot him.
me!
I got a gun
Help
at
me
an
so
early
much.
age. That's my way. I've
Lucky-
solved every problem.
Luckily, I have his guns still.
Can I?
You have his
can
guns?
I please? Use
But I give them to him.
Okay, make a roll. This
no,
is
Matt,
on
Matt, Matt,
the-
Can I convince him not to? Can I convince him not to?
There's nothing you could do or show me that would make
convincing
me.
is just player-to-player stuff. If you could,
Please
There's
don't
nothing.
do it.
There's nothing.
Please.
There's nothing you could do or show me that would make me forget about shooting this person.
Please don't
he
shoot
is,
him.
This
We
man
know
is tied
nothing.
to the train tracks. This is just going to be a.
This
6.
could be fun. We find out who he is. He might have some shit for us.
Okay.
We might be able to find out where Rita is from this man so that we can fuck.
Help me!
You know what?
Please help me!
Stand you.
I need help!
You know Bonnie Blumentales?
Yeah.
Is that people? Hey!
You're not helping.
Hey, who are you? Who are
My
you?
name's Lenny.
Lenny.
Yeah, I got tied to the track.
Why?
Please come help me. I'm sick.
Oh, he's sick. You can shoot him.
What? Don't shoot me.
Do you want some?
You guys ride up.
Wait a minute. I hear a train coming.
The train, and you do see it in the distance. It's probably like a few minutes away. Oh God, I'm gonna die! Please release me! As you guys here now, you're about 10 feet away. You can see this
Wait.
man. He is in dungarees.
Oh, nice.
He has
Brunswick.
bare feet that
Bare
are
feet,
filthy.
Brunswick.
He's got sort of like.
Creamy Steve, smelling for gold.
I was just about to.
Yeah.
I was just about to.
Hey, please, you can help me. I feel so sick. As you get close, you can see he is ashy grey. He is pale. He looks sickly.
Yeah.
You're gonna
I'm
get
gonna
close and
sniff him.
sniff
I'm
him.
gonna sniff his crotch for gold.
Okay, you're gonna need a give
What?
I hate creamy Steve.
Give me a 4.
You're gonna learn to
give
love
me a
him.
4. Give me a 4 on the die. He's stationary.
Hey.
8. Yeah, he's got a little pouch of gold and silver.
Get him off there.
And as you lean down close into
Wait,
it, can you
wait.
give me a single Tootin roll?
Yeah.
You need to get an 8.
I got a 5.
He goes and he coughs and it fires into your mouth.
Yum.
Well, I don't really know about germs back then. So.
Yeah, I'm like a gift from
something
God
that you
and
wanted to do?
Jesus.
I want to hold
Praise
them back.
Jesus.
I'm so off you.
The train's coming really fast.
I hold them back. I say to Lenny, Lenny,
You gotta help me, I'm gonna die!
I say, Lenny, we will help you, but
Please.
what's in it for us?
Oh, I'll do anything you want. I'll be your servant for life. I'll shine your shoes. I'll carry your bags. I'll do anything you ask, please. There's a train coming. There's a train
Can we
coming.
find out why he was tied up?
No, get him off and we'll talk later.
Yeah, we'll talk about
I'm
it.
gonna
You've got a gun. So
Real life?
Worst case scenario, if he's a piece of shit,
You have
shoot him.
10 seconds.
Just get him.
Wait, wait.
Who's untying him?
Wait, I say.
Oh,
we wait
I'm untying
8
him.
Who's got the best
8
camp?
seconds.
I'm untying him.
4.
I'm untying
Can you
him.
give me a camp and roll? Because you guys have
no.
left it to last minute. You do need to hit to quickly. These knots have been tied tight to keep him down. So you're going to need to hit an 8.
Well, I'm
That's
right
all
at the
I have.
crunch.
Can I?
I'm helping.
You're helping, so you can combined roll it. But
Combined
also,
eight.
if you get close, I'm going to need you to make. Oh, he's going to be coughing on you.
6.
6. Okay, together you untie him. He goes.
I have to roll again
And
as well.
you feel like the splatter of his phlegm on your face. What?
Well, I rolled
Six.
two sixes in
Roll
a
a 6
row.
again.
And a 5.
and a 5. So together, what'd you get? You got 6.
That's like 38.
You got.
I don't want phlegm on me. Can I not? That didn't happen.
Okay, he was coughing, so you could have seen it, so you could hands off it. But I'm gonna, because it's not polite.
Creamy Steve just went like this and untied him.
Creamy Steve, you've left it down to the last 2 seconds.
Oh, really?
You untie him.
Yeah.
And I'll say you don't get close, so you don't get coughed on.
No,
but that means
sometimes
that
you just have to ask for what you
12, you're 17. It does succeed. You are did it very fast, but I'm gonna need. This is like some snap instincts, either a riding or a shooting from you. And you need to hit a 5, not to get hit by this train.
No, Creamy Steve, no.
Oh, Creamy
Go do it.
Steve.
All right, I'm going to be riding. I got 3.
You got a 3. Does anybody want to help Creamy Steve?
Can I shoot my way out of this?
Do you want to shoot Creamy Steve?
Well, no. What's going to happen?
He's gonna get hit by a train
I'm not helping.
because he
Creamy
saved this.
Steve.
He saved this man.
All right, yes, I will help Creamy
You help?
Steve.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will allow you to help. It's going to be a shooting
Okay.
for a fast
Steve's
instinct.
fault.
All right.
So you just need to hit a 2.
3.
You pull Creamy Steve back. You save Creamy Steve's life, and Lenny, as he sort of tumbles out, he goes, "Oh my God!" as the train comes past.
Can I try and shoot the train driver?
Yeah.
Why?
That's a
And
shooting.
for what?
It's like a 19.
That's a shooting of 14.
Yeah,
Can
alright.
I?
Go for it.
We'll just keep going.
Make the roll.
13.
13. What the hell?
Still fun, but
And because
If you want to have another crack as it gets further away, that's going to be an 18.
1.
1.
Oh, Yosemite Sam.
You throw the gun in the dirt.
Yeah.
Because the snake oil has saved my life, can I do a treat and roll to give him a smooch and see how good the
Well,
smooch
let me
is
ask:
on-
was
on
there
the-
something
on the
that
cheek?
is there something that you want to? As Creamy Steve comes close to you, he's going for a smack.
Thanks for saving my life.
Does he want to smooch?
I just on the cheek as a thank you.
I'll let him smooch me.
He's sick. He got phlegm in his mouth.
Can I see how good the kiss
I
is?
don't know about germs. Germs
Oh,
are
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Can you give me a? Actually, give me a treat and roll. This is just a 6.
A 5.
I got a 5.
Okay. I mean, he seems healthy. It seems like a beautiful, beautiful smooch on the side of your face. You get a little cream near your mouth. But
A little spillover from the
I
hat.
say thank you for that cream on my mouth. You're such a fine gentleman.
Thank you.
But then I turn to Bonnie quietly. I say, "Don't worry, we'll still kill him once we get what we need."
Thank God. But no, now I'm thinking like we could use the butter in his hat. It's churned up good now with all this stress.
oh my
Like
goodness!
eventually we can. Excuse me, Lenny. I'm in the middle of a conversation.
I'm so sorry.
No, go on. What's up?
No, I just wanted to thank you all
You're right.
for saving my life.
Hey, Lenny, why were you tied up to it? Who did it and why?
Oh, it was the group I was traveling with before. I wouldn't stop coughing in people's mouths.
Oh.
You fire some spit back and forth.
It's fun.
You notice some like resemblance familiarly between the two. Shoot him. You can shoot him. You can shoot him. You shoot Lenny.
Let's talk to him.
I'd like to try.
It's-
I have a
it's-
shit shooting and I'd like to give it a crack.
Okay, it's gonna be. If you roll together, it's gonna be. Who are you
Don't wanna
shooting? You're
kill
shooting
him.
both of them.
Sorry, yes. I'm hoping that it goes through Lenny and into Creamy Steve.
What's wrong, Creamy Steve?
To shoot just Creamy Steve, it's only a 2. But to shoot both of them, it is a 6.
I'm sorry. I've always been about keeping people alive. That's what I want to do. But I hate this man. Everything he does.
Roll, Mish, roll.
From the creaming on my friend's lips to the spitting in this sick boy's mouth.
Coughing.
To walking on his callous knees. I've never hated someone like I do. You know,
Broden, you were about to fire. I've got guns on either side. I need to see. Are you going to fire?
I want to hear more from these fucked characters. These phlegm characters.
But you've got a gun pointed.
I
The
say-
thought was there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
he's
like,
got-
oh,
Yeah, it's
yo, what in tarnations? And I say, Bloomington,
Rather,
if you shoot, I shoot. And I don't miss.
sometimes
So
you do.
fuck
You
it.
miss the train driver.
We just watched you miss a couple
Can I?
times.
No.
I don't think this guy can shoot shit.
I think.
Did you hear that?
I don't
He
think
just
this guy
He
can
just said he
shoot
can't shoot
shit.
shit. Are you trying to tell me you're the kind of person who's going to let this small, sick boy say you can't shoot shit?
Did we get information from
Creamy Steve
I
has
don't know
something to
nothing.
say.
don't give a shit what information. They are
Can I-
spitting in each
Can I
Creamy
just say-
Steve has something to say.
Can I say to Creamy Steve, can I say, you better be careful of my friend here. He never misses unless it's really going to get in the way of the story.
Or his rolls bad.
Or he's unlucky.
Rather than shoot this Lenny fella, why don't we take his gold, take his clothes?
You already took my gold.
Shut up. Take his clothes. Then
his clothes?
Yeah, tie him up onto a cactus and leave him for dead.
I'm trying to.
Or better, put him on the train tracks.
Oh God!
Tie him up, put him on the train tracks.
I'd prefer.
Can we
you
take
kill
his
me.
clothes off first?
I'd prefer you to shoot me. I don't
Now the
want the
question
agony of
is-
waiting for the train to come.
Well, what I don't want. What I
Must be on
don't
the
want.
upfield line if we're waiting for a
I'd
while.
like to hear from the snake earlier.
I reckon.
Yeah, I mean,
You see his nose bleed a little bit. You go, ow!
my issue.
Something hurt me from the beyond.
My issue is with the relationship between the two of them. So I'd like to get rid of one.
He feels like a kindred spirit.
You want him to.
Can I kind of have a bit of a sook as the snake oil salesman and just sort of explain to the group that my skill and the thing I've always been able to bring to this, the thing I've always been able to bring to this group is an ability to get information and things out of people. And if you keep shooting them, if you keep shooting every single person that I can get, then you are not letting me be my best self.
In fairness, you've had all these opportunities to gather information. I can speak to horses, and not once have I been of use. All I have done is remove my clothing and feel ill at this man.
That's your fault.
I've never got to use my gun.
You've used your guns so much.
And I smell like
You
piss
never
and
told me
vinegar.
you could speak to
I can
horses.
communicate with horses.
Why didn't you tell me that?
What do you mean? You would
see-
have known this of me.
You see Barry like stomps a hoof in agreement with
Barry
you.
gets it.
Jesus Christ.
I've not once been able to utilize this. We've got these horses.
Okay.
So yes, you can
Talk
communicate.
to the horse.
Hey, man.
Use the horse like levels.
Yeah.
one,
So
right?
this is whose horse?
It's.
Oh, I'm
you
talking to
asked-
Barry, or am I talking to one of their horses?
Oh, it's up to you.
I talk to Barry. We have a really good thing going. Barry, do you? Okay, Barry, who is a highly intelligent horse. Do you think I should shoot one of these men?
You see this stamp goes, which is a yes.
That means yes.
Oh, wow.
Double tap for yes.
And now I'll just double check. When you say a really intelligent horse,
Yeah.
what's that like in terms of like intelligent humans? So I
Well,
would say
it-
that's still a really dumb human.
It knows.
the horse is gonna try
Oats.
to kick you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to make a. This is gonna be. I reckon this is. This is a riding. Can you give me a riding of a 4? 12. You've been around fancy horses. You've lived that life of luxury that you see this horse getting a little bit uppity and like upset at. You're not sure necessarily if it is like understanding what you're saying, but it is understanding your animosity towards its favorite person in the world. And he goes to like turn to kick you, and you're able to just step out of the way.
Okay. My horse has told me that one of them needs to go.
No, not one. No.
No.
Well,
We can both die.
I'm talking to Shooty Sizzles.
Bell Street Sizzler.
Yeah, the Bell Street Sizzler. Where are you at with this? Because I need your support. Because what I worry about is that I'm going to try and shoot one of them. It's not going to work as I'm not a very good shot, and then they're going to want to kill me.
I'm tired of this. He goes to try and grab his gold
Right,
from
right.
you.
Oh.
Can you give me a actually, I'll just say he grabs. Give me a shooting. See
me
if
a
you get
shooting?
quick hands.
Okay.
Of it's gonna be a 3.
3.
He goes to swipe at it. There's a little tussle. And he goes, "Oh, the hell!" And he just starts running.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot him.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah,
shoot.
He's getting further. the
He's
longer
running
you
away.
wait- Yeah.
I start rolling around in the dust.
All right, well, we're not waiting. Shoot him.
The longer you wait, the higher the roll will get. So it's
Yeah.
at an 8, and you're like training the shot on him. You using the rifle? Or are you using the soft serve machine?
Yeah.
What do I?
Yeah. And I hold and I go, let's see how far he can get away.
Yeah, great. So that 8's going up. So he's at like 20 yards.
Shoot!
40 yards. It's
Shoot
at a
him.
10.
10.
50 yards. It's at a 12.
Can I ask?
Roll!
Can I ask?
I'm
you-
pulling out
70
my gun
yards.
as well now.
I'm shooting too. I'm
also-
starting to shoot.
Okay, it's at a 14 at the moment.
I've only got
1.
I can't do it.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
like
I'm just about to show my prowess.
3.
3.
Yeah, I shoot it. Oh no, I don't have a gun.
Okay, you actually do because you gave him back 2 of his gun.
Yeah, but I don't shoot. I refuse to
I can
shoot.
throw you mine.
Can
So
I
that's-
ask him to shoot him in the legs?
250. You can ask.
Can you shoot him in the legs, please?
Okay.
250 yards. It's at an 18.
Okay, great. 2.
He's at 275
Oh, no.
yards.
Oh,
It's
no.
at 20.
Okay, no. Can I?
20!
Take another roll.
take another roll.
Roll again.
7!
27. Where do you want to hit him?
Balls.
Yes.
As
Blow
he
his
is,
balls.
he's
Through,
like,
through, he's running away.
he's running away, and he has a wide stance.
Yeah.
He's just like running like this.
Wide stance
And-
and really low hanging.
You're training the shot, and bang! He goes, ah!
Does he say my balls?
Yeah,
My balls!
Right.
No!
Did he say you hit my balls?
Ow! And he crumbles to the ground, and then he gets up and he goes, and he just keeps running.
Can I jump on my horse and go to get him?
Yeah, give me a riding before he gets into the brush and he starts hiding and stuff. This is going to be because he's quite far away, but you are on a powerful stallion that can run like the wind.
He's real fast.
Just give me a 10.
3.
3.
Well, remember on my knees.
You get up to it.
Barry's
He's-
getting real
seems to
old,
be lost.
man.
Yeah.
When I'm on my knees, remember, I'm almost as fast as a locomotive. That's what I said earlier.
That's what you
didn't
said.
Say, yeah.
I didn't say no then. I
My,
guess.
my arms are dragging. Mate, do you want to ride me?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so as you clamber onto his shoulders and scamper off into the brush, you run around for a while. But unfortunately, Lenny is nowhere to be found.
But he's got gold on him, doesn't he?
No, he didn't because you took it from him, and he couldn't get it back. You have to make camp.
Lenny's gone.
Lenny's disappeared into the
Can
brush.
I just say I'm really pissed off with the group?
Yeah,
right
me
now.
too.
I'll say you can express that as you're making camp up on the ridge.
He won't get far without them balls.
Can we follow his blood and
is-
sperm trail?
Absolutely obscene that you have a sharp shot Sizzler man and we chose to shoot him in the nuts.
He has a burst.
I
could have
wanted-
shot him anywhere.
I
was on
wanted a
board
shot
with
in the
you.
legs so I could go and threaten to shoot him in the balls.
I was on board with you. If you shot him in the legs, you could have like gotten all that information out of him, whatever.
Can we not follow the trail of his burst nut?
No, it's getting dark.
It's unfortunate. It's getting dark.
Yeah.
He's scampered off. It's just it's getting. You let him get so far away from you before you took a shot at his nuts that it's unfortunately like the tracking is just incredibly tough.
Hard to spot sperm in the moonlight.
Yeah.
No, it's like cat piss. It glows.
Yeah.
Did you know at night you can cat piss glows? Apparently,
Is this your character telling us? Or?
So you're around the campfire,
Campfire.
and actually let's get a combined camping check. So you got supplies. Actually, if you don't want to camp, then you don't have to camp. Like contribute to setting up the camp.
Oh, I don't want to, no.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'm contributing by rolling around and trying to turn that butter into cream.
Well, that's a different thing. Well, we can do a roll for that, but that's not gonna help.
It's helping. It'll give everyone a delicious treat before bedtime.
Yeah, nice dollop before bed.
Arthur, you don't even need to roll for that. Creamy Steve can make as much cream as he wishes.
Fuck yes.
I've got all that canned food. We have food.
You're setting up camp.
Yeah, sure.
yeah,
okay,
I'm helping setting up.
You've said what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're helping set up camp. So together, if you just give me like a combined 12.
7.
2.
2, so not quite. So you're setting up. You normally aren't the people who like make all this camp stuff.
No.
And so
Dog.
so the setup is like a little bit ramshackle. The fire is just like barely.
You set up a camp on the street, so that's most of our camp gear is there.
Well, you bought more camping supplies.
yeah.
You have a lot of ropes that
There's
are
so much rope.
in the flames that you used to start the fire.
I've weaved a roof for a shelter.
Casket
Wow.
house.
But you can you give me as you're setting up the camp? You hear actually. I don't need a roll. You all of you hear a rustling out in the darkness.
Okay.
Can I sniff to see if it's gold?
Of course. Can you give me? It's just going to be a 6.
1.
That's gold, all right.
Oh.
That's gold. That's gold on the nose.
It's gold in the bush.
I call out, Help.
Maybe it's
Help, I need help from whoever's wrestling out there.
Oh, okay. Can you give me a Tootin of a 10? A 6. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to respond, but that starts to make sense. Is there something that you want to do?
well, if it's gold, maybe it's Jess Fox on the canoe slalom from the Olympics. Man, she took home some gold.
You
Can I
see
say
a
that-
bird drops from the sky, seemingly the life's essence from it sucked from its body as the world starts to decompose.
Jesus.
It's Westworld. We're in
I'm
Westworld.
sorry. I'm really sorry.
Can I say to him, what the fuck are you talking about, cunt?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about, cunt?
Never mind.
The whoever's in there, I'm assuming, doesn't know I'm a shit shot. So can I just hold up my gun and
Yeah.
yell out, "Who's there?"
Well, as you yell it out, you see a black stallion sort of appear out of the brush. And it seems to be
By itself.
If only
by
we knew
itself.
someone who could talk to horses.
I know I didn't mention this earlier, but I can actually speak to horses. We're so fun.
Give me, as you're the person up front, and I will say you give me a riding check of just a 6 to read this horse.
18.
18. With that incredibly high roll, you get a deep mental connection as you read into its eyes. It goes, and this is just from its body language and from the way that it's moving, the way it blinks its eyes, but you can intuit these words.
Hey there, little critter.
Hey there, I'm so scared.
Why, man?
I'm terrified. I've been chased out here by a horrid creature hell-bent on destruction and chaos.
Oh my God. Hey, everyone. He was
You all
chased
hear, like-
out of by a creature that wants chaos, nothing but.
Ask if it had balls.
Did they have testicles?
I did not stick around to look, but it looked like it did.
Well, different
Powerful build.
You would notice if someone had exploded testicles, I
Yeah,
feel.
yeah,
So I don't
Is
think
that
it
what
was
they
really-
said? Because
No,
that's a bit
no,
of a
that's-
smart-ass thing to say.
No, the horse isn't being smart. It's being very helpful.
Oh, you were
actually.
just... Okay, can you just do literal translations from now on?
Sure.
Stop ad-libbing. Just tell us what
Just
it's
try and
saying.
capture the tone. 'cause he'll shoot.
I do not have an established relationship.
Oh,
with you.
really? What a
I met
surprise.
you
Oh,
a
you
few
don't like
hours
me?
ago.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
that's
say,
really
As you've
surprising.
immediately endeared yourself to this horse, and as we've clarified, it can tell who you have animosity with. It's going to try and kick you.
I'm going to try riding it.
Can you give me a riding of 12
Oh, no.
into the thing? 5. It kicks
kicked.
you. Can we get a? It's going to kick you in the side, and you go flying and hit a tree. And I'll say you are very briefly knocked unconscious.
Okay.
And I give it a little gooby. Who's your good boy?
Thank
I
you
give it a
so
little
much.
schmackos.
Oh, schmackos. Horses go wacko for schmacko.
I
say.
can't mention Jess Fox, but we can do Smacko.
You say out loud.
Can I get the horse's name? Sorry.
The horse, it seems nameless. It seems wild. And
Oh, we
free.
get to name an animal. This is fun. Well, I do this all the time. What would you like to name the horse?
Greg.
Okay.
Greg Larson.
Okay, Greg Larson. We've
My
got
name is Greg Larson.
your name is Greg Larson.
I love that name.
It's a good name.
Oh, I feel established.
Yeah, welcome to the pack.
Oh, amazing.
Thank you for knocking out this creamy Steve guy. For what? Just know.
I'll stomp on his head.
Hey, we don't like him.
Oh, I got a strange sense from him. What creature provided the milk?
It was creamy Steve, to be fair.
I think it's his own milk.
It's his own milk. We milked creamy Steve.
You hear, and I'll say you hear too, as you've gathered close, all three of you hear from the brush. And the horse goes, I'll return if you survive, but I must flee. And it...
Can I? Okay, bye. But we didn't get any information about this creature.
Oh, yeah, well, it possibly...
The
has
horses, you can tell from its body language as it flees, it goes, run, run.
Okay, the horse wants us to run
From what?
from this horrible creature that wants nothing but chaos. Yeah, well, I don't know, but like,
By the way, does anybody want to do a Tootin roll to help care for Creamy Steve?
He's all right.
You see a little bit of blood coming out of the ear.
He's all right, though.
we
I haven't done anything wrong.
You jump. You could. We've all
He's
got
fine.
horses. Yeah, we've all got. Let's just get out of here.
So if I'm going to tell you now, if you leave here,
Yeah.
which you are welcome to do so as the bear arrives,
Oh, it's a bear.
Oh, it's a bear.
as it appears, a giant grizzly bear that seems to be like frothing at the mouth.
You think he's just
rears up.
this bear's just a character actor, and then he does a Calvin Klein commercial. Just making a reference to the television show The Bear. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a different kind of bear.
You mutter under your breath as it swipes a tree and just rends it in two.
Broden has a question.
Yes.
Is it cubs? Is it cubbing?
It does not seem to have cubs,
Well, then it's probably less aggressive than usual.
but it looks like it might be feral.
Feral.
If you get down on your belly, we have two options here. We either fuck off out of here with the horses, or we can lie down on our bellies and put our face in the ground and not move, and he'll probably leave us alone. Bears don't want to hurt you.
Yeah.
I've got
Hey!
Yeah, if you do that, you'll scare the bear.
Okay, so this is going to be a camping roll.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you from this feral beast, which you've got the information from another animal as well, seems to be out of sorts. It's frothing at the mouth.
Oh, okay,
It seems to crave some sort of destruction, irrespective of its hunger. To scare it off, a grizzly, I'm going to need a combined camping of those awake of a 22.
Yeah, easy. Piece of piss.
Okay.
I got a 2.
Okay, give us that 20.
I got a 1.
Is it 1?
That's so I need.
Bring it on home with that D12.
What do I need?
You need to roll that 12. So we got 3. So you need to roll that 12. You need to hit a 12, and then you need to hit something higher.
Are we all gonna die?
Well,
I said the horses thing, but
You could
no one was on board for
I've
this
that.
is just to calm him. You'll have options.
Oh, okay.
I've got an idea.
You can charm a bear.
So make a roll.
I need a 12.
You need a 12
I need
first.
a 12 die.
Yes.
I got an 11.
As you all like raise up, the bear just like takes a step forward, unintimidated. It swats out the fire, casting sparks up into the air.
Quite beautiful.
It is terrifying, but you can tell this bear means business. Unless, what are you
Okay,
going
I've
to do?
got an idea. I think that maybe this bear might speak horse.
Okay.
So I want to find out. I want to charm the bear, translating through horse whisperer.
Okay.
So
I'll allow you to do a ride and.
I've never communicated with a bear before.
But can can you just see
Not
if
this
it
kind
speaks
of-
horse? Just try and
All
use
right.
those
Hey,
skills.
man. Hey, calm down. We ain't here to hurt you. Okay.
Can you give me a ride-in of just to even just like still it for a moment? This is going to be a 20.
Why have you put me in this position?
Just trying something, you know.
17.
17. It's a good attempt, and for a moment it seems to still, but it swipes at you and cuts you across the arm.
I've got another idea.
Yeah.
I think that he should shoot around it.
Are you just whispering? You're like, imagine you like curling up over the shoulders and be like, speak to the bear.
I have been
for me."
saying, let's get on these horses and go for
You can get
ages.
on your horse.
I'm on.
All I'm saying is,
You whisper into Bell Street Sizzler's ear.
I think that you should shoot at the bear and then run, but purposefully miss
Why miss?
That's against
to
my
scare the bear.
My character, as you know, Maestro, I've never missed once in my life.
The bear's gonna take a swipe. Actually, I'm gonna roll a random. So we're
Oh,
gonna go
and while
1,
he's doing
2.
that, I get on a horse and run.
Okay, you're on a horse. You're on a horse.
Surely
You're
I've
shooting.
woken
Does that mean-
up
No,
at
you're
some-
doing-
I'll let you roll.
Can't let me play the game.
Not as this man.
I know
If
you-
you die again, you will get something else. Some
I'll let
sort
you
of
roll a
weird
Treatin.
fucking kid.
Treating 3 to wake up.
1.
You're asleep.
Yes.
Okay,
We should get
if
rid
I'm
of
if I'm
this.
aiming to miss and I get below it, do I hit?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going
So
for
to
reverse.
miss, it's a 2. You need to like fire somewhere that's not the bear.
I win either way because either you know.
the
You actually win if you hit the bear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
it
want
won't
to hit. I
anger
want
it.
a poor bear. This is a poor bear. It's got rabies or something. I don't want to hurt it.
Make that roll.
What is I doing? I got 16.
16. You fire straight up into the air, and the bear seems antagonized.
Okay.
But it was going to go to swipe at you, but it's going to turn away. You 3 on the horses, or you 2 on the horses, and you on the ground.
But the sound of the gun, surely.
I'll let you make another one. It's a 3 to wake up.
1.
We are going to get rid of Creamy Steve.
So it's going to be, if it rolls a 1, I'll re-roll. This is who the bear's attacking. If it rolls a 1, I'll re-roll. If it rolls a 2, it's going to attack your horse as you're riding off. If it rolls a 3, it's going to attack Creamy Steve. If it rolls a 4, it's going to attack at your horse. You will, because you're on horses, it's going to, it potentially could maim your horse, but it's not as life-threatening. I'll roll this in front of Mark because it feels more pertinent to him. That's a 3 for Mark. The bear falls upon Creamy Steve.
Hang on, can I shoot?
You can shoot the bear. You can try shoot the bear. I'm going to tell you, you will have one opportunity at this, and because before the bear turns on you, so it's at 18 to put it down in one shot. Anything less, and it's going to take a swipe at you.
But like, what's the number for it to stop eating Creamy Steve?
Any number, it will.
Okay,
It's
great.
yeah.
But I also want to mention,
Your life has been saved.
but I'm stinky as well.
Yeah.
I stink like piss and vinegar.
Yes.
Minus the vinegar.
Well, you smell like cream, and you've said you've been churning
Cream and
butter
piss,
all over.
apparently.
You said you've been churning butter that is all over your body,
What is that?
which seems incredibly appetizing to a feral creature.
All right, there may be a chance that the stink puts it off, but let's see what happens with the gun.
Again,
What am I-
18.
18. 3.
3. The bear, as it fires into its side,
I never miss.
and it goes to swipe at you. I'm gonna need. I'll give you one more chance to shoot it. If you do not kill this bear, it will cut you down.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is gonna be. It's gonna be an 18 again,
Does it help?
unless anybody else wants to do something to help.
My character never misses, though. Do you understand?
I understand.
All right. Okay. I have rope and a horse.
Okay.
We've established.
You want a
that.
lasso?
Yep.
Okay. If you give me a ride in 10, I will bring down and succeed. I will bring down this.
But I'm
DC
on my
significantly.
horse from a distance, so even if the bear was to
You got
swipe
like
at me-
15 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, great. So he can't kill me if I do this.
Yes, I would say you're not shooting at it. As
No,
well.
so I need a 10 to lasso
The bear to pull it back for a second, make the shot easier.
10.
10. The bear goes for a swipe at you, and as its giant paw comes down, a lasso over the paw and pulls it back as the powerful legs of Barry rears up, and the bear is like teetered back. Its head and neck exposes under the moonlight, and you have another shot. It's just a 10 to kill it.
I go, lucky you got that rope first, because I wouldn't have missed.
The time is a split second. You have just a moment more while that neck is exposed to take the shot.
Go.
What do I need?
10.
10.
And if you wait, it will go up again. Back to 18.
Just roll the die.
Stop it!
Roll the die.
And it's
13.
Yay!
No! Bear!
and it falls. It will fall on top of.
But surely the bang.
I'll give you another roll to wake up. It's just. I'll say it's just a 2 this time.
It's a 3.
Now, can
You
I
wake up.
as he goes to wake up? Can I run to him to look like I was trying to save him as he wakes up?
Make a treat and roll. I'll just say this is a 4. 1. You slap. You run over to him, and your knee accidentally hits him in the side of the head. You're back unconscious. That is the end of episode 2 of Trope RPG Rootin' Tootin' Revenge. On the next episode of Trope RPG.
You're too weak to lick. You're too weak to lick, but when you feel better, you can lick.
A train is stationary in the middle of the road.
Oh, my name is Jeffrey
Do you have a last name, sir?
Tambor.
You can go me with the train, Bailey. You know little something about working a boiler every now and again.
Sorry, what?
Cough in my mouth.
Okay. Sneeze up my bum.
Achoo!
I knew this day would come.